I just want to give a quick shout out to a brilliant person who gave me this idea today. Pat Maloney, thank you so much for the idea. Hopefully I do it justice. I spent a few minutes. I had to record actually this video twice because I messed it up halfway through the other one. But hopefully I do it justice. It'll be a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh, hopefully. Because the second one, I have to say, people from Mead wouldn't have been very happy with me. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, we go with it anyway. I was going to write a script, but I said, you know what? We go with whatever comes out of my mouth. Which is not a good idea, but look at what can you do. But yeah, so how do you get to Cavan? Now, people often wonder about this, but yeah, how do you get to Cavan? Well, you go, when you come right for the first way we start first. The first way you can get to Cavan, and some people would say the one good thing about Cavan people, one good thing about Cavan is the road leading out of it, which is a conspiracy theory by people from Mead. Right, we already had this. But yeah, when you land in, say if you're coming in from Dublin, or say you're going from Dublin up to Cavan, everybody, if you ask for directions in Dublin, you will not get any directions because people say, oh, it's just farmers up there. And you won't get any help from Dublin people. And then, the prices up there, the price for petrol, and that, it's a disgrace. It really is a disgrace that, that people have to come, when they're coming to Cavan, people are coming to Cavan to visit County Cavan, that they have to spend money in Dublin. It's not fair. It's not fair on Cavan businesses and Cavan people not getting the income from Dublin. Dublin people take all the money off Cavan people, which is not, it's not fair. It's really, really not fair. We should write to me whole man about this. And say that it's not fair because Cavan people don't get the money because people from other countries go to Dublin first and spend all the money in Dublin. Then when they come to Cavan, they're too miserable to buy anything. But sure, look, when you're going out onto Dublin, when you're going into Dublin, when you're going out to Dublin into County, into the miserable County Meath. Like this is not going to go very well for me. I'm going to get shot in the lawn, but anyway. But yeah, when you go out the bypass, but no people from Cavan paid for, nobody pays tax in Cavan, so Cavan people didn't fund that bypass going out to Dublin. And then you come to County Mead, where they are like they spread conspiracy theories about Cavan people being very miserable. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace that these people spread rumours about Cavan people being miserable, even though we have our communion money and we peel an orange in our pocket. But sure, look at, we all have to do it in these times. And that's not an admission. Don't worry about that. People from Mead have forced me to say it. But yeah, but when you come to Mead, you're in Mead because, people are too tight. The Mead County Council won't spend money on the roads. They won't spend money at all on the roads. They're very tight, Mead County Council. They won't spend any money at all. And no, but the people in Mead, they're very tight with their wallets. When you go continue through in County Mead, you come around to Navan and Kells, and should look at. I say no more. Sure, that's all I'm going to say. But how do you get to Cavan, in other words, from Dublin? As soon as you come to Virginia, because you have to wait about 6 or 7 hours before you even get into County Cavan, because the bridge across into Virginia and the main street of Virginia the traffic is literally backed up as far as County Roscommon, and in both ways. You can't go anyway. There's only one way you can go. As they always say, everybody always wants to come into Cavan, but the one way, that's the reason everybody wants to come into Cavan. That's the why it's so packed, because no other county in the country, you go in, there's people trying to leave County Meath every 10 seconds because they can't stand County Meath. They want to come to brilliant County Cavan. Because you have to wait 6 or 7 hours to get into County Cavan. And the flags on. Flags what I'm listening to. And then you come along and then you come in Virginia, and so you find loads of farmers going around Virginia. How are you? Because that's true, you find loads of farmers around Virginia. They go around, how are you, on quads and everything. Even the revenue, don't tell the revenue, but they have a bit of bob in the pocket. But don't tell anybody that. And then sure you go through County Virginia, you go through Virginia, and sure you come across loads of lakes, and you come across everything, very, very, very fancy houses and everything, and you wonder to yourself how much does it cost in property tax and everything like that. But you don't mention anything about property tax in Cavan. You might end up in the lakes, in the brilliant lakes. But sure, when you go to Cavan, you notice the roads too. And another thing too, you find the Cavan County Council lorries on the road, and they be sure looking into holes. There be 6 or 7 of them looking into a hole, and everybody else standing around looking into a hole. And that's really what everybody does in Cavan, looks into holes. But you look at, we have to look into some kind of hole. But when you continue going through the countryside, you find not much of use. you go. But anyway, you know yourself, when you come into County Cavan, you're in County Cavan. But you look at, you have to come to Cavan to know the feeling of County Cavan. But you look at, if you're coming from up Northern Ireland way, you know yourself, you find, if you're coming from through Monaghan, you find them often visible up there. They won't spend any money at all. There's county councils up there that wouldn't spend the ass bone or headache. What am I shouting about? Anyway, but yeah, and then when you come from down Northern Ireland way, you'll find loads of Cavan people standing around doing nothing. And that's the Cavan way, but we still get paid for it. It's called civil service. I think that's all I'm going to say, because if I say any more, I'll probably get shot. I hope I did that justice. But yeah, that's enough acting. I can look like a fool, but anyway. I should have showed the map. I had the map here and everything. I only noticed that there now. See, no, fuck. Hashtag this is Cavan. And make sure to buy my new book. It's only €6.7 million in the box office. 6.7 million. Very good discount. People from me to love it. But yeah, no offense to people from me though, and people from Dublin. It's just a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. But yeah, thanks to Pat Maloney for that. Hopefully I did the justice. I could have released the other two, but only half of the other one. But I think it would have probably got shot. I think it would have got shot in the morning if I said anything. But yeah, should look at. Cavan's calling you.